Hi friends, greetings. I'm CA Neeraj Mittal from G-Inditure, SAP Consulting, Noida, India. As CFOs, we are wired to control risks and ensure financial integrity. But with ESG, the very data we present to the board is often out of our control. When our teams are buried in spreadsheets and scattered PDFs, you are not reporting, you are only guessing. And the reality is, if you can't see your ESG data clearly and centrally, you definitely cannot control it. That's not just a reporting problem. Now it's a reputation and a regulatory risk. The CFOs cannot be a passive bias standards in ESG anymore. Now they have to be active and create a system which is transparent, auditable, and controllable to meet the requirements and expectations of different stakeholders, including investors, society, stakeholders. So you have to be proactive. Let's deepen and see that what are the challenges and how we can address that. Now, this is the ESG reality in most organizations. Multiple departments, disconnected systems, manual collations, and no audit trail. Your ESG report is only as strong as its weakest spreadsheet. And with no central source of truth, every number can be questioned by the auditors, by the board, and by regulators. In financials, we wouldn't accept this. So why are we accepting it in ESG, which is not directly linked to credit rating, but now it is also linked to investors' sentiments and CEOs' accountability? The burden on ESG's reporting is intensifying. SEBI's requirements, BRSR core, CR, CSRD requirements, different standards and regulatory bodies, and stakeholders, shareholders' activism are no longer future concerns. They are live issues. Every investor pitch today, every lender conversation now includes queries on ESG. You can't hide behind low expectations anymore. And as a CFO, you are expected to ensure credibility of non-financial disclosures as well and as confidently as the financial disclosures. That's a tall ask unless your ESG reporting is built for transparency, automation, and audibility. Now imagine this. Your ESG data is challenged, maybe by a regulator or a shareholder or even a journalist. Do you have the audit trail to defend it? If not, you are exposed to reputation damage, compliance penalties, or worse, even the charges of greenwashing. Boards now ask for assurance. Investors want evidence. If your ESG numbers can't be independently validated, they are not assets, they are rather liabilities. The buck, unfortunately, stops at the CFO's desks and the CFOs becomes responsible. So they have to take up the ownership and move towards auditability, automation, and traceability. But does it have to stay like this? Imagine a single system that pulls ESG data directly from the source system, validates it automatically, and aligns with the global standards like your BRSR or GRI or CSRD, etc., and gives you a real time dashboard with full traceability. That's what CFO needs and what SAP's ESG solutions are designed for. We combine it with strong advisory. So you are not just compliant, but you are audit ready, investor ready, and also future proof. So let's be clear, ESG is no more a soft agenda. For CFOs, it directly impacts your cost of capital, investors' confidence, and your board's trust. When your ESG profile improves, rating agencies reward you. Your ESG score becomes a more competitive advantage, helping you negotiate lower interest rates, access to green capital, and unlock new investment grade instruments. But it's not just about reporting, it's about being investor ready. That means disclosures backed by audit trails, traceable KPIs, and standardized frameworks like CSRDs, GRIs, or BRSR in India. If you're planning to issue green bonds or tap into development finance, you know that ESG audits are real and intense. Preparation is no longer optional. It's a strategy necessity. It's a strategic need, a strategic demand. And finally, let's talk about greenwashing. A single ESG claim that can't be backed with data can damage your credibility, destroy your reputation, and even invite regulators' heat. That's why our offering focuses on audit-ready ESG, improves your profile, protects your reputation, and ensures your ESGs doesn't just look good, but stand up to scrutiny. That's how you earn the board's reputation and market's confidence. So as your ESG maturity rises, so does your access to capital. Better ESG profiles directly improves your ESG scores, which credit agencies now factors into lending. You avoid greenwashing risk, build investors' trust, and sleep better knowing your numbers can stand up for scrutiny. I invite you to book a 30 minutes discovery session with me. Let's uncover where your blind spots are and how we can fix them before they become front page news. Because in ESG, delay equals exposure. So don't wait, scan the code below, book a 30 hours call on Calendly, or connect with us on WhatsApp or email ID. Let's make your ESG audit ready and of investors great. Connect with us.